Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. It is time for a team selection video for Game Week 2. Now, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like in the video. But before that, let's go and check out my sponsor for this video. This video is sponsored by OneFootball, a football application that you can download from iOS and Android devices for free and use for free. There'll be a link in the description below, so please check that out. As you can see on this video clip here, I'm going through as many features as possible to show you guys what the app is all about. I'm going to go back and show you guys how you can actually follow your favorite team or nation. I've got a couple of teams there. So as you can see, you can pretty much go to any league that you want. I'm going to pick France here. I'm going to pick PSG as an example. And I basically want to follow them throughout the whole season. I added all of the notifications there. I accepted it. And yeah, I've got quite a lot of more slots there to add more teams. And yeah, as you can see, the latest news, we can check out what's been happening. You can check out the table, the fixtures, transfer news on who might be moving to a different club and so on. Tons of stuff, guys. So yeah. It's on iOS and Android. There'll be a link in the description below. So please click that and download it. It's for free. You can use it for free. And yeah, thank you so much, OneFootball, for sponsoring this video. So we are now at Game Week 2. And this is me with my FPL car. Did pretty decently in Game Week 1. Got 95 points, around that 717,000 in the world. So I'm hoping for it to continue, but there are some problems with my team and I wanted to talk to you guys about it, so here we go. So as you can see, guys, this is my team setup for Game Week 2. I made no transfers yet and I am thinking to bank that transfer. Now, just to let you guys know that this is early in the week. We've got a lot of press conference to go through and a lot of things might change, but I want to let you guys know what I'm thinking about right now and what I might do. Okay, so let's start from the goalkeepers and we'll go down and we'll go to the subs and we'll look at some transfers and strategies. Okay, so as you can see, Sanchez to go against Watford. Now I'm hoping that Sanchez gets a clean sheet here. I think at home this is a great chance for Brighton to keep a clean sheet. So let's see what happens there. So let's move on to the defense. As you can see, I've got Simicast here that is 4.1. So had a price rise, 26.4% earned. So yeah, had a price rise. This was what we thought that was going to happen. But Robertson is back in training, but it might be too early for him to return. So we knew this anyway. So I'm just going to hope that he starts. And we might get some early team news because it's the first game of the game week. I'm hoping that he starts, but I do have Island on the bench just in case. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about the problems with the team in a second. If we move on to Luke Shaw, that is 5.5, 54.4% owned. So he's highly owned player, but this fixture here against Southampton looks really good. I can see Fernandes, Luke Shaw, Greenwood doing well. And looking at Greenwood this game week, I'm tempted to bring him into my team. I do have Harvey Barnes and I do have 0.5 in the bank. That's why I kept that for just in case. Got Trent here, 7.5, 33.1% owned. So I'm hoping they get some kind of returns here, like big returns against Burnley. I think this is going to be a very good game for Liverpool to do well in. It's at home, you know, the crowd is there. So we'll see what happens there. Benrahma, fantastic player. He hasn't got a price rise right now, but I think he will at the end of the week. But we will see. 6 million player that's got 12 points. I think that's fantastic. 9.5, so a massive differential of mine. I'm hoping that it continues. I know that Antonio is there, and I had Antonio in my team, but I went for Benrahma just to do something a little bit different, really. And he is a big differential of mine. But I'm hoping that gets the points right now because a lot of people are going to go and get him. But Leicester City is going to be tough. But last time out, you know, it was a high-scoring game. I'm hoping it's the same for this game week. If we move on to Fernandes, which is going to be my vice captain at the price rise here, so it's 12.1% owned, not owned, price here, 56.7%. That's so high. Scored a hat trick in the first game. I can see him doing so well in the next few game weeks, and I think if you don't have him, you gotta start thinking to bring him in now. Because it will hurt your rank a lot. We spoke about this before. You know, it's good to have these highly owned players and have some differentials around. And that's why I got this kind of team. As you can see, I've got highly owned players, but I've got like a couple of differentials here that is going to help me out. And one of those differentials is Harvey Barnes. We knew that he will play around 70 or 80 minutes or something, but he has the potentials to do well. So I'm hoping that he does well against West Ham. And if he doesn't, it's going to be very difficult for me to remove him because he will have a away fixture against Norwich. So, but we will see. Salah is going to be my captain. 12.5, 55.7% owned. I mean, as you can see there, 1 goal, 2 assists to his name already. Against Burnley is a very good fixture there for him to do well in. Chelsea might be difficult. Chelsea is very strong at the back, and a lot of people are thinking to remove Salah to Son. That's kind of a very easy kind of switch, and I'm looking at that as well. And just to let you guys know that there are a lot of talks about the international break. A lot of people are going to the national teams, and they might have to quarantine when they come back. So we got to be aware of these things. So I would try my best to kind of bank the transfer or hold your transfers as long as you can, because the more we wait now, the more information that we're going to get. Okay, so please watch out for that, and we will hear more of this in a couple of more days later. I'm pretty certain on that. So Mahrez is another, and his head is chopped off. What's happened here? What's happened? Mahrez is an expensive player, and I'm hoping that he starts. If he starts, he should do well against Norwich at home. I got Mahrez, I got Barnes, and I got Simicast. These 3 players are at risk, and but if they start this game week, there is a high potential that my team will do well. I'm still going to go with this team. I'm very happy this team got me 95 points. So it should be good enough for game week 2. A lot of us has this kind of similar team anyway. And if Barnes and Mahrez starts to kick in, I will be able to do well. But we will see. There is a lot of risk here. But I'm just going to hope that they start. Tony is a great option against Crystal Palace away. We'll see how well he does. And then maybe later on, if I wildcard after game week 3, I can sort that out and bring in Antonio in, or maybe Lukaku and Son and so on. So those are my ideas there. Ings, I think this is a very, very good fixture for Danny Ings to get a return. It is against Newcastle, who's leaked 4 goals against West Ham at home, and this is away. It might be a little bit different, but early goal could, early goal. That's what we want to see. We want to see an early goal from Aston Villa. They are at home. We want to see an early goal. Then I can see Ings doing really well here. And if we look at the substitute bench, I've got Eileen to help me out. He's the only player that is going to play. So I'm a little bit weak in the subs there, but it is fine. If all of my players actually starts, I think there is a big potential for my team to do well. Anyways, let's have a look at my transfers. Now, I got 1 transfer and I got 0.5 in the bank. Now, the idea that I had and the main strategy, I spoke to you guys about this all the time, is for me to bank the transfer in game week 2. Now, if in the press conference I hear anything about maybe Harvey Barnes, you know, he needs a little bit of rest or anything like that, or maybe Mahrez might not play, or any of my players, like if there's a risk, I might make a transfer. Because like my substitute bench is a little bit weak, and it might get weaker if one of my main starting 11 is not going to play. So I'm looking at a couple of players. So I'm looking at, let's just remove a couple of players here. So just for space, just for the space. So I'm looking at Greenwood. Greenwood, I think he is a fantastic option. Now, if there are problems with Mahrez or Barnes or whatever, I think Greenwood is the player that I will bring in. If there are no problems, I'm just going to bank that transfer. But if there are any problems, Greenwood is in. Because I don't think Cavani is going to play. I think he will play maybe like, he might come back like in game week 5. So this gives Greenwood a great chance to start all of the games until game week 5. So Greenwood is on my radar. So if anything happens, Greenwood is in. So like, as you can see, if there's an issue with Barnes, as an example, 7.5, Greenwood is in. I'm just going to check like the price rises, and I might make that move early on if I hear anything. But for now, I'm just going to try my best to bank the transfer. Because before that actually, if there are problems with Mahrez, I might still go with Greenwood, or I might just go with Jack Grealish, that is 8 million. So I might do that. Because I still like to have a Manchester City asset for this Norwich game. So those are my transfers. Those are my ideas. I am looking at Rafinha as well. Now, if I do manage to bank the transfer in game week 2, even though I don't want to, I am thinking to remove Barnes and Mahrez, and I'm thinking to bring in Son and Rafinha. As you can see, I've got 6.5. If I go to Leeds right here, there we go. So these will be my moves. I'll have exact money, but I need to be prepared for these things because there might be some price rises, price drops, which might hurt me. But I'm just showing you guys what my first thoughts are, is to bring in Son and Rafinha in game week 3. I might captain him in game week 3, which a lot of people are thinking to do, is either him or Bruno Fernandes against Wolves. But we will see. We will see. And I'm bringing in Rafinha, even though he didn't return against Manchester United, even though he had a chance to do so. 6.5 against Burnley away. This might be a great chance to return. And then afterwards, yes, is against Liverpool in game week 4, but then later on, I would like another Leeds player. So these are my transfers. These are my thoughts. Now, if there are any problems with my defense, if there is any problems with my defense, I might still bank the transfer. But if there are any problems with my midfielders, I might make that transfer. So I might just go with Greenwood because Greenwood is good. Now, I won't be able to get Son in game week 3, but I might remove Salah in game week 3 and then bring him back later. I know it's crazy, right? It is crazy. I know, and I'm crazy. I might do that because if I'm thinking to wildcard after game week 3, if there are issues, I don't know, in the international break and players has to quarantine, we will see. We will see. Because if they have to quarantine for like 10 days, they will miss a couple of game weeks. But we will see. Okay, we will see. I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. There's going to be a lot of talk about it soon. I'm just going to give you guys a heads up right now. But I'm not going to make this decision. I'm going to make it right at the end, like closer to the game week 3 deadline. But we will see. These are all options, guys. I'm just going to say it how it is, but that is about it. Anyways, guys, let's have a quick look at the team. Salah is going to be my captain. I got 95 points in game week 1, so really good rank there, 716,000. I'm hoping that I can get another score that is over the average, but we will see. Anyways, guys, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video. Now, because I have posted this on a Wednesday, there is a chance that I might post another video before the deadline. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the support. I'm hoping that this video will get up to about 300 likes. That will be fantastic. That will help me out a lot. Good luck. I hope that I've helped you. I hope that I have given you some kind of idea for your team. Good luck, guys. But I will definitely will see you guys soon. Okay, this is my team. This is my setup. We'll see what happens in the press conference. If we hear anything crazy, I'll quickly make another video. I might make another video. Just let me know in the comments below if you want like a wildcard draft or anything like that. Okay, anyways guys, let me know in the comments below as well what you're thinking to do. What are your plans? Have you got any questions about your team or players? Let me know in the comments below. I know there's a lot of people out there who's going to be watching this video and will probably help you out as well. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.